But, man, that Canucks center depth. Hey, look at that. You want to send everybody links to it?
Okay, you can watch this on a different stream on YouTube. There is one person watching right now.
All right, well.
Oh, actually, here's what I'm going to do, Aaron. I'm going to go to our old stream. I'm going to redirect it, and then you can end that stream. But give me 2 seconds.
Smart. Yeah, we're cruising here, boys. But yeah, the Canucks center depth is absolutely hilarious. Elias Pettersson and then Max Sasson, Atu Ratu, and Neil Zaman. There's obviously a lot of smoke that the Canucks are going to be heavily looking into the trade market, if they are not already, trying to get some amount of center help here.
Yeah, I think it should be reversed. I think Seattle should be looking at Vancouver and being like, actually, we're better than you, so we're going to get your players. You cannot have Alex Weinberg.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Canucks, Flames. I mean, it's actually pretty crazy to look at the NHL standings. And, like, it is October 24th. So, like, let's all hold our horses here and not get too carried away. But the Flames have lost 7 straight since winning Game 1 against the Oilers. And, boy, are they ever lucky that they won Game 1 against the Oilers.
Oh, I know. So frustrating.
San Jose has 1 win. And quickly, top of your head, who's the other NHL team with only 1 win on the year?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay still only has 1 win on the season. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is kind of nuts how the mighty have fallen. I saw some people talking, was like, what is it going to take for John Cooper to get fired?
Everything.
Yeah, I think they would not have to win a game the rest of the season.
Even then, they might let him
He just
go.
had a new deal, secretly.
I think they would have to miss the playoffs this year and then probably get off to a bad start next year. The better or a more fun conversation, if you want to have it, is the second. Let's run through the hypothetical of Tampa Bay fires John Cooper. The second he's fired, how many GMs are immediately going, hey, John, I'll fire my guy for you?
Quite a few.
There's a lot.
Quite a few. I mean, just look at what happened to Jim Montgomery last year.
Dallas immediately fires Glenn Gulletson to hire John Cooper. Immediately.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And that would be the same thing as Drew Bannister taking over in St. Louis and getting gassed for Jim Montgomery.
That's what I mean, yeah. So, I wonder who else. Let's do that experiment really quickly.
Calgary would probably fire Huska for him.
Or they might not want to spot.
They might not want to pay for him.
That is true. They might not want to
Minnesota.
pay for him. Who's their head coach?
John Hines.
He's still in the league. Yeah,
Gone.
I would fire him.
Would Edmonton fire Knobloch? No.
Back-to-back Stanley Cups?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Nashville, see you later, Andrew Brunette.
Would
LA, boom, Jim Hiller to the moon.
No, keep him. Keep Jonas. What about the Devils?
No, they keep Keefe.
Okay. 6-1 on the year.
Yeah, they're having a good start.
The Maple Leafs, obviously, we would keep Berube.
Oh.
The Ottawa Senators.
See you later, Travis Green.
Smell you later. Bruins? Who's the Bruins head coach? Is it the Spot
Marco
guy?
Sturm.
Oh, it is Marco Sturm. Spot's his assistant coach.
Yeah. You know what would be a really interesting one, actually? Cooper gets fired in Tampa Bay and just takes like the hockey ops GM job in Buffalo.
But Buffalo's hot. They're 3-4.
They are ahead of both Boston and Tampa right now.
That's true. Upgrade for him. If you're in the YouTube chat right now, firstly, welcome back.
Yeah.
Secondly, please leave a like on the video.
Yeah.
Because we got to get this viewership right back up to where it was. We will be joined by Erik Sabrowski shortly.
Yeah, he's going to be swinging by in a bit. We're going to do our Friday Funzone with him. We're going to talk to him about his second year in the majors as well. Yeah.
Utah?
You want to do another fun NHL hypothetical while we're waiting?
Always.
How many fan bases right now? You give every fan base in the league 2 buttons, and they can either hit, we're the 8th seed this year, or we get the best odds for Gavin McKenna, which guarantees you a top 3 pick. So best odds for McKenna, guaranteed top 3 pick, or the 8th seed this year. So, like in the West, Calgary. They're pushing that McKenna button.
McKenna. But
Without a doubt.
I hope they don't get it.
I hope they don't either, but they push the McKenna button. San Jose
McKenna
probably pushes the McKenna button. Minnesota,
8
seed. They probably push 8 seed.
Yes.
Dallas, 8 seed.
Mm-hmm.
St. Louis, 8
seed.
seed.
Yeah, they want to win everything, even though they're mid.
LA, 8
seed.
seed.
Because they're dumb.
Nashville,
honestly,
McKenna
I think they would push the 8 seed.
I think they would push McKenna button just because that fan base has been looking for a top center for so long, and this is just the chance to get it.
McKenna's a winger.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't really solve their problem.
I think 8 seed because I think Barry Trotz is a bad GM.
Vancouver.
8 seed.
Vancouver pushes them. The fan base, not the front office. The fan base pushes McKenna.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're doing fan base.
Okay, the fan base would push McKenna.
Yeah. Edmonton 8 seed. Chicago probably pushes 8 seed.
No, McKenna.
No.
I think they're done rebuilding there. I think they're over it.
It's only been like 3 years.
They could last
Longer
a little
than
longer. They could go a little longer.
I think McKenna.
I disagree on that one. I bet Chicago pushes 8 seed. Ducks 8 seed.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Seattle. Right now, if you asked a Kraken fan, 8 seed or McKenna button.
I think McKenna.
Blow it up.
I think they know they need a star. They don't have one.
I agree. I think they would just say, yeah, we'll go through the tough year. Vegas obviously goes 8 seed. Winnipeg, Utah, and Colorado all go 8 seed. Right?
People were saying in the chat Edmonton should push the McKenna. I mean, of
Why?
course, I think let's not take this out of context. Every single team wants Gavin McKenna. Everyone would take him in a heartbeat. But also, I think there's probably about 12 to 17, 18 teams somewhere there. It's like, oh, I'd actually want to be in the playoffs.
The Oilers are absolutely one of those teams.
And I would put them at like 1. That's like, we want to be in the playoffs.
Yes.
We couldn't care less about McKenna. The other part about the McKenna draft, too, is the other players behind him, if you don't get number 1, pretty damn good. Keaton Verhoff, Steinberg, or whatever his name is, Stenberg. He's a young Swedish kid. His brother plays for St. Louis, actually. Otto. There's a lot of players you would want.
Mm-hmm. All right. We're going to be joined by our friend Erik Sabrowski. Should we take our break?
Yeah, let's take the break.
Okay, we're going to step aside. Give us 2 minutes. When we come back, Erik Sabrowski. Banned again by Sportsnet. We were getting ready for our guest on the Star Mechanical guest line. Edmonton's #1 plumbing and heating company. You can find more by visiting them online at starmechanical.ca, whether it's residential, commercial, or 24/7 emergency service. They do it all. They do it well at Star Mechanical. Our next guest, very excited for this, from the Cleveland Guardians, Edmonton's own Erik Sabrowski. Welcome back.
Thanks, boys. Good to be here.
I'm just going to bring it a little tighter. A little tighter. There we go. There we go. What do you think of our apartment?
It's wonderful. It's busy in here, but there's the bed over there you're showing me. You
Yeah.
can always have a nap.
Yeah, and I mean, during the playoffs, you need that. Aaron was working a lot of late nights doing pre and post games for a long cup run. Yeah,
We shower, we got laundry, we got Peace Pups in the freezer if you
Yeah,
want
if you're
one
hungry,
later.
let us know.
Well, Brett was telling me he was here at almost midnight last night. So
Yeah.
maybe
Yes.
we should have slept there instead of taking the day off.
I want to start. We're going to talk about so many things with you. We got you for the next half hour here. But the Stanley Cup run, it happens right during kind of your season, right in the thick of it.
Yeah.
So how do you handle it? What do you do? What's the routine?
Try and shower up and get back to the hotel or home pretty quick and catch the last period or two.
Yeah. Did you get any guys this year? I remember, so when they went on the first run, you were still in AAA, and you were saying you had a couple teammates who hopped on the bandwagon with you a little bit.
Yeah.
They'd be paying attention to the Oil with you.
Yeah.
Did you get anyone on the major league team watching Oilers playoff games with you?
I definitely had the clubbies.
Okay.
I was still on my rehab assignment, so I was in between Akron and Columbus. We were in Buffalo for a little bit, but when I was back in Cleveland, if the team was on the road, I would just stay in the clubhouse and watch the game with the clubbies and whatnot.
That's not bad.
Is there any big hockey fans on the team? Any other hockey fans?
Matt Festa, he's from New York, so he's a Rangers fan.
Did you ask him about the game last week?
I didn't.
No,
I
didn't
though.
bring that one
That's
up.
a good reminder.
Yeah, let him
You
know.
don't want to kick him while he's down, right? He's also a Giants fan. So that's
tough one for him,
At
yeah.
least Jackson Dart's good.
Yes, that is true. He's on my fantasy team.
Oh,
Are you in the real life fantasy one this year?
Yeah, I'm actually defending champion.
Really? Wow.
Auto draft king. You just auto draft.
King. It's the
7-7
strategy for
to the
everyone.
playoffs, man.
You mentioned your rehab assignment earlier this year. Like I remember having you on last year, and you were talking about like how excited you were to like show up to spring training early and like get off to a good start in the second year. Was it like frustrating? Was it heartbreaking when you're like, oh fuck, I can't go, and like the arm thing popped up?
Absolutely. It was all of that. It like you said, it was really exciting to start my second year, and then boom, hey, you're probably not going to pitch till June. It's like, oh, that's a tough pill to swallow, but I trusted in the trainers, trusted in the staff, and we did everything right and ended up being an all right half of a year.
Do you like when something like that pops up? Is it like you immediately feel something, or was it something like they found as you were like going through your physicals and stuff?
No, physicals were all good, passed all those, and then just through throwing my bullpens, reflecting on it, I definitely ramped up a little too quickly, and I kind of have a busted elbow as is, and it just reacted in a way you don't want it to.
Yeah. Was there a part of you that got like real nervous when it first started? Because you've been through so much, like you said, with your arm.
No, this is stuff that pops up. Every pitcher has something sometime, and if this had been, it was kind of just a bad timing thing. If I had been built all the way up, throwing in games, I would have missed like 2 weeks. But because of where I was in my progression, hadn't faced hitters, hadn't built up a pitch count yet, where it was like, hey, we're just gonna shut you down for 3 weeks, and every day you take off a throwing is 2 to come back. That's the rule of thumb. So you shut down for 3 weeks. That's 2 months almost to get back into the swing of things. And then I just basically had to repeat spring training at the complex league.
Yeah. Did you ever make it to LA for a playoff game? I know we were talking about that when you were rehabbing.
I tried it, but it didn't work out with, again, coming back from the injury. It'd be like go to LA on a Tuesday or Wednesday night, drive back to Phoenix that night and throw a bullpen the next day. Probably not the best idea.
So I had a question.
You have good questions.
They're bangers. He's
This
never
one
asked
is
a bad one.
This is a real baseball question. So obviously the Blue Jays are going through all that whole thing now. And I'm a very amateur baseball fan. How is it different for, I know you're a bullpen relieving pitcher, but like for a starting pitcher to come into a game and pitch like 1 inning? You know what I mean?
Like
Instead
what
of
Gosman did the other
Yeah,
night?
like Gosman, it was the other guy, Bassett.
Bassett,
Like
yes.
how different is that for those guys? You know what I mean? Or is it
you're
just the
still
same?
pitching in a game,
Yeah.
but your preparation's way different.
Right, because
When
they're probably not starting throwing
Yeah.
until way later, right?
Yeah,
You're
when you're the starting pitcher, you start throwing 20, 30 minutes before the first pitch, right?
Okay.
And you ramp up, you get a long time to get ready.
Yeah.
You throw as many pitches in the bullpen as you want. As a reliever, say it's a 7 o'clock game, you're playing catch for the first time at 3:30 or 4. Then you do your conditioning, get your workout in if you need one.
Yeah.
Then you're sitting kind of until the phone rings.
Right.
And then obviously when the
maybe
phone
it doesn't
rings, it's
ring.
boom. Yeah, maybe it doesn't ring. Sometimes it doesn't ring. And then all of a sudden, you got to get ready to get in the game.
Yeah.
He did have a long half inning to get warm, but
Right.
it's just, I think it's different emotions and different intensity.
Yeah, because you got to go from like, I would imagine for Gosman, for example, he's probably sat in the actual dugout, right? Is that what happened?
He might have started in the
He might have
dugout,
started,
yeah.
but like
Yeah.
for the most part, you're just like, you're not intense at all.
Yeah.
You're just watching, and it's like, hey, time to go.
Yeah, it's
interesting.
definitely different.
Yeah. There you go.
As someone who's kind of gone through the rigors of a minor league system, how crazy is it for you to see a guy like Savage who goes from A ball to pitching in the
really
World Series in
impressive.
1 year?
I don't think anyone else has done that. There's guys who've been drafted and, went straight to Double A and gone to the big leagues that year, but to pitch at every single level and make a handful of starts at each, it's impressive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What was your favorite road city to go to this year? Because last year, if I'm not mistaken, you were telling us about a roller coaster in and out. There was an amusement park in the outfield.
In Double A, in Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Nothing like that in the MLB.
No, not quite.
Do they still have the slide at one of the stadiums?
Milwaukee has the slide.
Yeah.
They still have the slide, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good video. My favorite place this year, I did enjoy Minnesota.
Okay.
It's a good clubhouse. It's a good hotel. It's a decent city. And it's just, we spend all of our time at the hotel or the field.
Right. Yeah.
And so if the clubhouse is comfy, it's
great.
awesome. Yeah. If the clubhouse isn't comfy, like Fenway Park is a broom closet.
Really?
Obviously the field is sweet.
Yeah.
And all the history there. But, when you're spending 3 or 4 hours in a broom closet, you don't really get that comfortable.
How big is that wall in Fenway? It's
pretty big.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
It looks ginormous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what they call it, right?
I know.
The Green Giant.
Green
Green Monster, yeah.
The Green
Hey,
Giant.
who's the baseball guy?
Are you kidding me?
Hand up, that's on me.
Baseball fan, Tyler. Sure.
But like,
were you guys in Minnesota's division? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're in ours because
yeah.
we've won it 2 years in a row.
Fair enough.
that charge you guys had at the end of the season was unbelievable. Like, at what point along, like, there had to be a couple moments where it was like, I can't believe we keep fucking winning.
Yeah, that was after we couldn't stop losing for a bit.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a roller coaster.
Came at a good time.
Definitely of a roller coaster of, August and September. We were in Texas, I think at the end of August, and we got smoked by them. We got swept. And Stephen Vogt, our manager, kind of had a talk with us and along the lines of, boys, look around. No one wants to win this wild card. Everyone in our position, Texas, us, Boston at the time, we just all kept losing. And so it was like, we are losing, but we're not losing that much ground, so maybe we can make something of this. And it was when we beat Detroit 3 times in Detroit is when we were kind of like, I think we can do this. And we did.
Well, if someone would have told you after that Texas loss, like, the conversation was no one wants to win the wild card spots. If someone would have told you then, oh, by the way, you guys win the division.
That was kind of a joke amongst ourselves, knowing that we had 6 games left against Detroit.
Yeah.
We were like, well, just stay within 6 games and we'll sweep them twice.
Yeah.
And, you say that, but you kind of mean it. You don't
Yeah.
really mean it. And then, we won 5 of 6 and got lucky with them. I think they lost to Boston a few times and just fell in our favor.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, like, that's like what fans say. Like, that's what our YouTube chat would be saying if the Oilers are, whatever, a few back of a team. It's like, oh, we play them 3 times. Just beat them every time.
Hand.
Like,
games in hand, right?
Games in hand, right?
Yeah.
Just win your games in hand and you're fine. For you going into, like, year 2, and again, obviously, you missed a chunk of the season, but you're back. There had to be a bit more, like, comfortability, right? Like, in terms of your day-to-day and your process. Like, did it help you just being more comfortable being a major leaguer?
Yeah, just familiarity with it all. And,
yeah.
And, I'm still always fighting for a spot on the roster, but knowing that I had been through that schedule for even just a month and kind of understand the processes and how things went, there was a little less discovery in my process this year and a little more of just knowing what was going to happen on a day-to-day basis.
Are there less nerves involved in, like, going out there or even just, like, living your life? Like, as you sit there and, again, you started racking up good appearance after good appearance after good appearance. Is there some comfortability that, like, hey, you know what? Even if someone takes me deep, even if I have a bad outing at some point, I'm not just going to be, like, on the next flight to AAA, or do you never truly get that comfortable?
I think I had 2 bad outings in a row this year, Tampa and Boston, and I texted my wife, the majors was fun. So I definitely ride the roller coaster a little bit too much sometimes, but yeah, there's definitely some of that of just knowing you kind of have a spot and yeah, you still have to earn it, but you can afford to have a bad one or so because we're all human.
Did you play against the A's this year?
No, I missed that trip.
That's disappointing. We watched it. What a joke. I know you probably can't say anything.
Oh, out of the ballpark?
My goodness.
The guy said it was awesome.
Really?
Like the facilities and everything were top
okay, well,
notch.
that's good.
Even in Tampa Bay.
Well, that one was understandable.
Yeah.
But the A's, like, my goodness, figure it out.
I
But
mean,
to be fair, what they came from.
I was going to say, you got to compare
also,
it to what the A's used to have, though, Liam.
Oh, my goodness.
That stadium wasn't exactly a gem. I don't think you ever pitched in the old one, hey?
there.
No.
Oh, it's special.
You mentioned, like, it's so weird to talk about road cities because you're right. You just live at the hotel or the clubhouse. So you guys get like 2 days off a month.
Yeah.
Did you get to do anything cool this year? Was there any city where your day off lined up and you actually got to like go experience it?
No, not really. We had, I think our first real day off that wasn't the All-Star break when I was up was in Chicago. And it was the 3rd time we'd been there in 4 weeks. And I was just tired of Chicago and I just slept in the hotel all day.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Do we want to do our Friday Fun Zone now?
I think so because it's a fun zone.
We didn't prepare you for this,
No,
but that's
no.
kind of the point. So we do a segment on Fridays. It's called our Friday Fun Zone, and Aaron puts it together. And he does things like makes us blind rank random stuff and all of that. So we thought it'd be fun to do it with you today.
Sure.
So the first one, and you'll do this one, then we'll tag team the second one as a group.
Okay.
First one, blind ranking moments from your career. I know this might make you a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Some of them are good.
Some of them are
Some
bad.
of them might not be good.
There's only 5.
Okay.
There's only
Blind
5
rank?
of them.
Yeah.
Do I have to create them or he has?
No,
to?
he
No,
has
he's
them.
gonna-
We did
But
our research.
It would have been funnier to make you do it just on the fly. Just
Okay.
pick 5 moments.
Give us 5.
We'll
no,
do it like this.
we have the moments, and you're going to blind rank
Just
them
give
1
them a
through
1
5.
through 5?
Just give them a 1 through 5. You're trying to put them in the correct order. Might throw you a curveball at some point. You never know.
Or a splitter.
Or a
Or
splitter.
splitter, yeah.
Great line.
Liam, that was awesome.
Stadium pulses through the roof right now.
Hey, this is broadcasting in the big leagues, buddy. All right, Aaron, start us off. What is moment number 1?
First moments will be your MLB debut, where I do believe this was the line.
That was the line.
Yeah.
That was a hell
No,
of a
that's
line. That's a big smile, too.
That's a good smile. So where would you rank this? 1 through 5, your MLB debut.
That'll be 1.
Yeah?
Yeah, it'll
Okay.
be tough to beat that one.
Easy one?
Easy one.
Is there any moment from your career that you think we could throw you that would even make you hesitate?
No.
Really?
I mean, to be fair, this is probably the goal. This was the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if some days you
know?
don't feel like pitching?
Even if somebody's like, hey, I'm a bit tired. I got in at 4 a.m. last night.
No, this is 1.
Yeah.
Easily.
Okay.
Easy one. I mean, the other part of it too, like everything you went through to get to this point. I know we talked about it last year when we had you on, but like there's a reason your smile's so big in
Yeah.
this one, right?
Yeah.
The smile says it all. Okay, so we got 1. Number 2, and Tyler, you might know more about this, but it's your near immaculate inning in your season debut this season, I do believe.
Yeah.
Maybe walk the folks through it.
I was pissed watching that live because you had it.
I was 2.
If people watching, because obviously a lot of hockey fans, an immaculate inning is when you strike out the side on only 9 pitches. And if you do the math on how many innings there are in a year and how many immaculate innings happen versus how many games there are in a year and how many perfect games happen,
A lot of math.
an immaculate inning compared to the number of innings is more rare than a perfect game. I don't know if that helps any of the anger that we felt in the moment, but
Well, I didn't get it.
I know you didn't get it. But you were close.
Yeah, I was. There's a good moment from that, not getting it. It was the first time I got to see the flames on the scoreboard after I threw a pitch. Because in Cleveland, they don't show up until it's 96 or above. And the fastball that the guy fouled off was 96. And it was the first time I ever done that in my life. So I got to turn around and see the flames. And so that felt pretty good.
That is cool.
I've had conversations with different people. Like I was talking with Hutz about this on the weekend. I was like, as a pro, how often are you paying attention to the Jumbotron? And Hutz was like, oh, I used to have bets with guys when they would do the 3 cup shuffle where you got to keep your eye on the ball.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, I had bets with guys that like, all right, which one do you think it is? I like that you noticed the flames.
Oh yeah, they're big. They're up there. That was a good feeling. But
thought-
to rank that one, I'm sure there's been some better than that. We'll go 3.
Okay.
Nice, safe 3
So
spot.
we got 2, 4, and 5 left. Mm-hmm.
This is
Aaron?
well. This
like
is.
I'm screwed
I
here.
have a good follow up on that because your velocity went up this year. What allowed you to get up? Was that an off season thing? Was that some sort of an adjust? Like what allowed you to get it to tick up?
Off-season thing, yeah. And then just last year when I came up, it was after throwing the most innings I had since college. And so could say I was dragging a little bit by the time I got up, whereas this year, it's pretty much fresh the entire time. So a little bit off-season, a little bit of just right place at right time.
What college did you go to?
I went to community college in Kansas.
So I've always been curious about this because I don't know how many rounds there are in a baseball draft. But it seems like it's endless. Is that what it basically is?
Used to be more like that than it is now.
It used to be 50 rounds.
Okay.
Then it was 40, and now it's, 20?
Yeah, it's shorter now.
So obviously there's
Still
like
a bunch of rounds compared to the other league.
there's obviously like top schools you can go to, but is baseball one of those sports where it's like it doesn't necessarily matter where you go? You know what I mean? Like there's so much opportunity to get drafted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
To an
kind of.
extent. Okay.
If you're good, they'll find you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Okay. Interesting. I was always curious. What's next, Aaron?
The next one we have
Oh,
here,
that's-
speaking about striking out the side, I believe this was against the Cincinnati Reds. But it's 3 up, 3 down, all with some
Oh,
Nice
Ks.
swing. Thank you.
Gotta check those, buddy. Oh, is that another
That
one?
was another good one.
Oh, that's a
And
full
the
swing.
heater.
See you later.
And the heater. Where are we putting this one? Because this is just a regular
It's always
season
fun
game.
to strike out the side in baseball.
Oh,
Yeah.
those three
No
different
matter
guys?
where it is.
He struck
Yeah.
out the side, struck out all 3 batters, Liam.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not an immaculate inning. That's different.
No,
Okay,
different.
No,
Gotcha.
We'll go 5.
5?
Okay.
Putting that one way at the
I've
bottom.
done that a few times. So
Oh, okay.
Hey, someone's got to go 5.
Someone's got to go
some
5.
has to go 5.
That's
If
a good point.
5, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I agree
I
with
thought
you.
there's gonna be some bad ones. I hope.
No,
There's not
you're
some
our
bad
guest.
ones now.
There's two more. This next one is a little bit more vague. I'm looking at them all here, but Aaron, what's the
I
next
don't
one we
The
got?
next one is the playoffs
Oh,
against
yeah.
the New York Yankees. That's Judge. Was trying to find Soto, the Soto stopper. You had us all up here in Canada going nuts during this, so I'm very curious where this ranks.
What do I have left? 2 and 4.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
2.
2.
Yeah.
2. Being able to pitch in the playoffs was friggin' awesome.
So-
And then being able to do all right against the Yankees with that lineup was also pretty sweet.
8 Ks in that series against the Yankees.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So last year, I remember you talking about you walk to the bullpen at Yankee Stadium. So this year, you guys played Detroit in the first round, right?
Yeah.
How did that compare? Because Detroit's known as can be a harsh city as well. How is it? You know what I mean? Like to
Nothing
Yankees
like
fans.
Yankee
No,
Stadium.
okay,
Nothing
sounds
like Yankee
good.
Stadium. You know, they talk their smack when you're warming up because the seats are right there,
Yep.
but you can't really compare it.
Been to the big leagues.
You
and
kind of got the
Yankees, and it's
baptism
good.
by fire
Yeah,
your first
yeah.
postseason.
Thrown into the deep end.
I remember, we were talking last year, there are so many guys who pitch in the majors for a decade plus and do not get to experience playoff baseball.
Yeah, we had a guy on our team, Jacob Junis. He had 8 years of service time this year. This was his first playoffs.
Wow.
He just kept telling us, you don't know how lucky you are. It's for me, Cade Smith, some of those guys, it's kind of all we know right now. I mean,
Yeah.
Cade's done it a lot longer than me and a lot better, but he's pitched 2 years. He's been in the playoffs twice. I've pitched a year and a half. I've been in the playoffs twice. It's awesome.
Yeah, that is crazy. Moment number 5. It's not this Stanton moment, sadly.
It wasn't the
is-
home run I gave up because that was sweet.
Tyler, you might
That was pretty cool. I
That
won't
was a
lie.
bomb.
I gave up a bomb to stand in the playoffs. That's pretty cool, and he hit the shit out of it.
Yeah.
our final option, Tyler. I believe it's just your Edmonton prospects moment. Which maybe
Yeah.
you want to, Liam. You know.
Yeah, let's go back to your key RBI to force Game 5 against Medicine Hat. Cody Funderburk had a big game. So you had the 4 spot open. That's where this one's going.
Yeah, it has to. It has to.
You
right?
have no choice.
Yeah,
I was
can't
really
change
hoping you'd
anything
leave
now.
the 2 spot open for it.
No, the playoffs will take a little. The MLB playoffs will take precedent over that.
Yeah.
But you have it ranked higher than striking out Santiago Espinal in a game.
Jay's legend.
Jay's legend, Santiago
That's
Espinal. It's got to be cool for you still, coming back to town. I drive past Telus Field or Remax Field, as it's now known
Did
every
today
day.
on my way here.
Pretty cool to drive past it, right?
Yeah,
And be
I've
like,
been there.
damn.
I've been there. I've done some cool stuff there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you have, but the Riverhawks have obviously had quite a lot of success here in the past couple of years. It must be somewhat cool for you being an Edmonton guy to see baseball become such a big thing in the city in the
Yeah,
summers now.
it's awesome.
great.
The
Yeah.
more baseball, the better.
I agree.
For someone to take over that field and do a good job with it, I think it's great for the city. That field deserves to be used by a good product, and it's happening right now.
They do it. So for people who don't know, there's a college. Those players come from college.
Yeah,
right,
they
to
come from
play?
college
Yeah.
and play their summer
West
ball
Coast
up here.
League, brother.
West Coast League.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aaron.
What he said.
Yeah.
And it's a good stadium too, right?
Yeah, it's great.
Comparative to
oh, yeah.
some of the ones you'd play in coming up through the Guardian system, like road cities and stuff.
Yeah, it's a true minor league stadium. They got better turf in there from when I played. It was kind of just like this carpet.
Yeah,
that
I
wasn't
remember
great.
that. Yeah.
Knees and elbows are take a beating, but no, it's a great facility, and I'm glad to see it. There being some success there.
And
The infield drains itself. It's pretty good out there.
I guess he used to work there. You would
Yeah,
know.
but-
Smart infield.
Green Monster.
Dead center.
Dead center.
You know what
I
they
think
call
that's
those?
actually bigger than Fenway.
You know what they call that, right? That's called a batter's eye.
I know I did not. I did not know that. Now I know. I'm learning so much. I feel
This
like a
has
guest.
been very educational for
Yeah,
you so far.
This is great.
Stop by more often.
I should. You should.
Should we do blind
Yeah.
ranking number 2? This is the
Okay.
one we're doing as a team.
So the one we have here, also I'm on top of your head now, shout out. I've watched it 250 times, the George Springer dinger that happened this season. We're not going to bring that up because we know you're in the majors, but I kept calling it a
can't have
Canadian
you ranking
heritage
that.
moment. And we are all right around the same age. So I've got 5 Canadian heritage sports moments. And in my opinion, some of the best of our lifetimes. And I want us all to go through and rank them. So the very first one we're going to go to is the golden goal, Sidney Crosby, 2010
Auto
Olympics.
one.
Wait. You got to stop showing it right now because the IOC is going to have us ding in like 3 seconds. They are on that shit. Golden goal. Everyone's seen the highlight a bunch of times. Auto one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
What?
Thoughts?
I didn't even live in the country. This was 2010. I hadn't moved to Canada yet.
Did you know about it?
I watched it in England.
Oh, really?
So this
There we
is my
See, they're
English
watching it in
heritage
England,
moment.
so auto one.
Worldwide.
Where were you?
Ooh, 2010. Was I 13? Probably at home.
I
Watching it in
remember
the basement.
I had a hockey game that day, and we were all watching it as a team. Like they
Is this
let
when
it.
we were teammates?
It might have been. I'm trying to think. It would have been right around that time, honestly. But I remember they let us
We might have
all
been
go
14.
up into the lounge, and me and like all my 13-year-old teammates sat in like the bar and got to
Really?
watch overtime on TV. Yeah,
Nice.
And we went nuts when he scored. So you would probably remember that. So yeah, it might have been the next year we were teammates.
Auto. Yeah, that's one.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty easy one, Aaron.
Yep, that's fair
You probably
enough.
could have. No, because we would have known it was coming. I think just putting that one
Exactly.
As
That
soon
was
as you
kind
said
of my
Canadian
thought.
heritage moments, I was thinking about that one.
Exactly.
So.
Like I think of like the old commercials where they used to have like the beavers and stuff.
Yeah.
You slap down the highlight. The next one, this one's more up my alley. I'm going with the Kawhi Leonard. Is this the dagger? Yes, it was. I'm a huge basketball guy. I'm curious, any other sport? Like clearly you love the Oilers and baseball, but do you ever watch ball?
I actually went to a Suns Raptors game in Phoenix that year, so I feel like I helped out that
Yeah,
year.
part of the journey.
I cheered him on.
Yeah.
Kawhi played like 4 minutes. So that part sucked.
classic NBA.
Well, he had to go plant his trees.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of what else could be coming down the pipe here.
I'm not gonna lie, this was unreal.
This
That
was
was sweet.
and I mean,
The
yeah.
dagger.
I'm
And
trying
like
to think.
Twitter that day, I just remember I couldn't stop scrolling. Like
My dad jumped out of his seat, and he does not like basketball. He calls it netball. So this was a big moment in our
Netball's a
household.
thing too.
Game
It is,
7,
it is.
final shot, Kawhi.
The
Like it's a
only-
hard shot,
only-
the bounce.
The only buzzer-beating game winner in NBA Finals playoff
Game seven.
history.
Game seven.
Game 7. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah. It's the only one. I say 3. This is huge.
Basketball
We
is
got
Canada's
Raptors
game.
fever.
Yeah, it is true.
It is Canada's game.
Yeah.
good point.
And I'm trying to think what else would be
Yeah.
there for like a Canadian heritage moment.
I can-
Because this is all like within our kind of era, right? You said,
Yeah.
Aaron?
These are all our
Okay,
lifetime.
then I'm good with 3.
Lock it in.
Lock it in. Number
I like
3.
it at 3, Aaron.
Okay, so we've got 1 as the golden goal, 3 as Kawhi Leonard.
This is fun.
Next one
Good
up,
name.
we are going to do a much more recent memory. Connor McDavid winning the Four Nations this past February. It was a big moment, big tournament. There was felt like a lot of pride on the line. This was almost Olympic level, and then it's our boy who gets it done.
Good
What do you
player.
rank it?
Great player. But I'm going to say it. 5.
Oh, I can't
5.
do 5. I think 5's a little insane.
This is a tournament that will never happen again.
But
know,
everything
brother.
leading up to this
Yeah.
moment.
I know, but I know what one of them is going to be.
I can only think
I
of
can't
one
think
other
of
one
what
he's
the
going to
other-
give
I
us.
know.
Those 2 or 4.
Okay, 4.
My instinct was 4 on this one because I agree with you to some extent. Like if you would have asked me a week before the Four Nations face-off, are you excited? I would have been like, no, I don't
the
care.
first game.
Yeah.
Like,
Excited?
honestly.
No, it'll just be cool to see him play, but
It got to like an intense part. Like again, going into
Yeah.
that game, I had legitimate nerves about Team Canada.
But to be fair, Aaron said the Kawhi shot was the only buzzer beater in Game 7 history. This is the only overtime winner in Four Nations history.
That is true. It's a great point.
And we are a hockey
It can't
show.
be 5. It can't
Can't
be
be
5.
Fine.
2 or 4.
4.
I can do 4. I'll do 4. Yep.
Sure.
4 is
4.
good with me. We're in agreement on 4.
It's in the top 5.
Yeah. It is in the top 5, yes.
Okay, our next one up.
You're
is-
going to give us a dumb one.
Yeah,
You
I
don't know that. You don't know that. The next one up, another one, a special Edmonton Oiler in our hearts. We were young, and it's Jordan Eberle scoring this goal. Gord Miller with the call.
The call's electric.
It is.
And once again, this is a semi-final game that ties it up, but it was still all electric. It had us jumping out of our seats, and I think thoroughly is a Canadian heritage sports
This was a
moment.
bit of a comeback, right? Yeah. We were down.
Yeah, we were down, and then Russia had a chance with
but they were down.
Yeah. Russia had a chance to nail it with an empty netter, and they iced the puck, and Pierre Maguire just shit all over him for it. Like, he was like, I can't believe. And then Eberle scores that goal. They go on to win the shootout. This was also one for our age group. This is like,
This was so exciting.
this was one of the first big hockey moments that most of us outside of like the 06 Cup run would have ever experienced. And this is when the World Juniors were like a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, now they kind of suck.
Kind of. And I can't tell if it's just
Not
because we've
very
gotten
good.
older, but I feel like back then way more people cared about the World Juniors.
I agree.
Quick
5.
sidebar you remember when the puck hit the camera?
Oh, yeah, Barrett Hayden.
When
one was
we
that?
were getting
A few years
Canada
ago.
was getting a delay game penalty, but it hit that
Oh,
TSN camera.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was that also against Russia?
What
What year was that?
That might have been in Russia, against Russia. One of the last few years they were in it. That was only like, that was Barrett Hayden, so that would have been like 2016, I think.
Was it 16? I think it was more recent.
Let's have a look. It was Barrett Hayden who did it, because that team wasn't very
See
good.
who can type faster.
Listen to them go. Also, 2016 will almost be 10 years ago in a bit.
Yeah.
I clicked the wrong
I feel like I need a laptop. I feel left out.
Yeah, you want to do some research while we do the show?
You weren't even typing.
No, I was.
You were just hammering stuff. Okay, I hijacked the conversation.
I didn't live in Canada.
2 or
So
4,
this
right?
it's five, or
Or no, 2 or 5.
it's 5.
5.
It's World Juniors,
It's sweet.
and it wasn't even like the final. It's sweet,
Yeah.
but it's not like
If it was to win the gold medal,
yeah. And I think I know where Aaron's going with number 2 or for the next one, and I think we'll like that one in the 2 spot.
I think we all know which
it was
one was
2020.
coming up, and it is Jose Bautista with the bat flip,
That
heard
was
around the
sweet,
world.
baby.
Blue Jay fever at an all-time high.
Oh, look how high he hit that thing.
that was sweet.
It's a
Like
fucking
the one
nuke.
with Springer the other day, I know they made adjustments to the stadium, but like Springer's went in and lowered the first
Yeah.
deck, right?
Yeah.
This one was that second, third deck, whatever
He
it was.
pissed on it, yeah.
Yeah. that
This
ball
was
smoked.
this was gangster. I would honestly consider this as like my number one.
I thought it might have been. That's why I kept it for the end.
See, the thing, I didn't live in Canada for the Crosby goal. It's obviously number one, but this is my number one. Liam's Canada era. This is my number one because
was
of
fun.
everything that went with it, like the stupid catcher hitting the bat, and then
Yeah,
this guy
Russell
runs,
Martin
in-
hitting
and
the
then like
bat.
everything also after it too. This was unreal. This was the best.
Was it Elvis Andrews and Adrian Beltre
Yeah.
that just
Yeah.
kept
Booting balls.
fumbling all over the place?
Elvis Andrews, I think, made 3 straight
Yeah.
errors.
3
That's
errors
right,
in this
yeah.
inning.
Yeah.
Was it this inning?
It was
It
in
was,
this inning,
yeah.
yeah, because then the next batter, it was the Ayers, and then the next batter was Donaldson, and he kind of punched one out that Odor missed by like
yeah.
an inch, and then they threw someone out at second. Someone stole second, then Bautista hit the bomb. This one was crazy just because of, like you said, everything that went on in the top of the 7th, and like the Springer one is different. I won't even say it's better or worse. It's different because it punched their ticket to the World Series. This one was different because the Jays had never had a playoff moment, period, in my lifetime. And as someone who like grew up loving the team, it was just like you were just used to the fact that the Jays were always wildly mediocre. They were never terrible, but they were never all that good.
It's very similar to the Oilers' run to the Western Conference Finals, where because didn't the Jays go on to get swept or they lost 4-1 or something?
That
like
was when they
against
lost to
Kansas,
KC,
right?
yeah.
Where the Oilers smoked Calgary 5-1, and McDavid gets the overtime winner, and then they got absolutely dummied by the Colorado Avalanche.
That's actually a good comparison,
You know?
yeah.
But we all remember the overtime goal from McDavid, and then try and block out everything else.
And we borderline remember that McDavid overtime goal more than a lot of the winners that are en route to the Cup
To
final
the
run.
final, 100%.
Yeah.
It was very iconic. Should have put that one in, Aaron.
Yeah.
There we go. I think we made the perfect list.
I think that was honestly the best list we've made.
Yeah.
Didn't have a game with the prospects ahead of striking out guys in the majors. So, like, again, no mistakes on it for us. We did good. We did teamwork. We just needed some teamwork.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're good. We're good.
You guys are my crutch.
Yeah.
I need your help.
What's the offseason look like for you in this first little month? Like, you talked about, like, ramping up at the start of the season. Like, are you ramping down? Like, how often do you throw every week right now?
Every day right now.
Oh, you are throwing every day?
This week, getting back into it. And just, getting ready for another long season.
And, like, you'll go the whole winter throwing, like...
Throwing most days, yeah.
Throwing most days.
Yeah.
So what kind of... Like, you're obviously not just, like, getting on the mound and blindly throwing X amount of pitches and being like,
no mound or nothing. We're just playing catch.
Just playing catch.
We're just keeping the arm in shape.
Okay. And then and when it comes to, like, improvements, like, you still work with Taylor Burns a lot?
Yeah.
So what kind of stuff are you breaking down? Like, there's playing catch, and then I'm sure there's, like, the work side of it where you're, like, studying yourself. Like, what kind of stuff are you looking into?
I mean, story of my career, but it's just we're trying to figure out how to stay on the field for 7 months.
Yeah.
Right? Like, when Cleveland, we have World Series aspirations, and that involves a 7.5 month season, and just trying to figure out what we can do to make sure I'm available every day for 7 months.
Strength above anything, because, like, obviously the stuff's there. That must be pretty cool. I mean, even, like, the immaculate inning, one of the follow-ups I wanted to ask on that one, or the near immaculate inning, sorry. One of the follow-ups I wanted to ask was, like, was that just the biggest sigh of relief ever? Like, going out there and being like, I still got it.
I don't know if you were following, but my rehab assignment sucked.
It was very good. Yeah, it was a little up and down.
Yeah, and so just being able to be back on that mound and being in familiar territory and being like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
Not that there was ever full doubts about it, but it was, oh man, like, my month on assignment wasn't that great. You know, what if I don't have it?
Yeah.
Or what if I, don't have what it takes to get back there? And then just being able to do that was, okay, that was silly. I got this.
Did you, like, second time going around in the majors, there's more film on you, there's more data on you. Did you change anything? Like, was it like a fun challenge? Be like, all right, they maybe know what my tendencies are. I got to, like, be ahead of that curve yet. Like, was there any thoughts like that?
No, not really. I think it's still too early for that.
Yeah.
I still faced a lot of guys for the first time and a lot of teams for the first time this year. So there wasn't too much, reverse game planning, but I know what I'm good at, and Cleveland helps me exploit that, and we go from there.
What's your guys' pitching coach?
Carl Willis.
What's an average mound visit like from him? Like, is he a guy, like, is he coming out there and, like, obviously they know your personality, but, like, if you're frustrated and something's not going well, is he coming out there making you laugh? Is he coming out there just being like, hey, okay, this is what you're throwing to the next guy? Like, are they all kind of a similar message? Is it dependent on the situation? What's an average mound visit like?
Well, it's like, I don't know if you've ever seen the comic, but it's a pitcher talking to his pitching coach, and he says, how come you never come out here when things are going well?
Oh.
And really, they don't come out there when things are going well.
Yeah, you don't strike out a guy that doesn't come out to be like, good work.
Yeah, so usually when he comes out, he's just giving you a breather, saying, you're doing fine, you're doing good work. You kind of go over the next guy, and I don't know, I don't think he ever inserts any jokes, but I think I kind of just, he's got a thick North Carolina accent. I think he just kind of sounds funny sometimes, and I think I just have a little chuckle at that because he has made me chuckle a few times. But it's really just almost like a timeout, just giving you a breather. All right, it hasn't gone well yet, but there's no reason you can't figure it out. Things like that.
Do you plan on yelling at your manager next year when he tries to take you out the game?
I was just going to ask that.
Not going to bring that one up.
Thought ever crossed your mind, though? You've been like, come on, Vogt.
Like, Scherzer was screaming at, wasn't he screaming at?
Schneider.
I was going to ask, have you ever done that at any level?
There's a difference between me and him, though.
Yes.
He's going to the Hall of
ever
Fame.
at any level?
No.
Could you?
No, my game.
That must. Have
It was
been
sweet,
like,
though.
Oh, it was awesome.
But
It was awesome.
there's a select few, I think, who
I would imagine there's
Less
probably
than a handful,
three
probably.
guys.
To be able to do that and walk it
Totally.
off.
And then to go out
Bump
and
your pitching
get
coach and dugout too. And
get another one.
yeah, competitor.
Yeah,
That's what he
no
is.
kidding. Also, I never knew he had two different colored eyes.
Spooky.
Yeah. Is that why they call him Mad Max, or is it the yelling?
I think it's the
Both. Yeah.
Yeah.
It all goes into the aura. Have you made your return to Rogers Place yet to watch an Oilers game?
Last night.
You did go last night.
Yes.
That was a
Way
banger.
too many Habs fans. I've never been there for one of those before.
That's why I don't go.
I would never
It was
go.
fun, though. It was
Yeah.
quite the atmosphere in the third period, them fitting in Go Habs Go in between the Let's Go Oilers and stuff. It was fun.
Yeah.
You know, you'll
Rockin'
actually
building.
see those same fans there next week when the Oilers play home.
There
game.
was more than a handful, like Oilers hats, Habs jerseys.
You can't do that.
That drives me.
Yeah.
You got to pick a lane.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. They'll all be back in their Oilers jerseys next week. But it was a good win. I mean, I would love to be like, Eric, your thoughts on the Oilers so far, but it's October. I mean, we know this is just the shit they do in October.
It's just what they do.
Yeah.
Didn't we start like 2-6 the other year? Still made it to the Cup final, so we're ahead of schedule.
Yeah, they were worse last year when we had you on the show. And we weren't freaking out then.
No, ahead of schedule. They'll be fine.
All right. Appreciate you popping on.
Thank you.
Maybe we'll get you on one more time before you go out for
good.
spring training. Because that's you'll probably head out same thing like January-ish.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we'll have you on again. Thank you for doing this. We appreciate it. Thank you for
Liam.
dealing with all of our
Thank you.
No problem.
all right. For the people watching, Sunday, special show live from Vancouver. Come to Greta if you're in Vancouver and you're going to the game. We're going to have a really, really good time. And then Monday, we are off. No show Monday. We're on an airplane. You can't broadcast from an airplane. Or...
Could you?
No, I'm out. We're no show Monday, but we're giving you all a bonus one Sunday. Pre and post game shows. I'll be on with Aaron on Saturday. Pre and post game show on Sunday. We got a ton of content coming this weekend. Shout out to Eric for popping on. Have yourselves a good weekend, everybody, and we'll see you back here Sunday at noon. Do not forget. Oil up. What's up, Nation citizens? If you enjoyed today's episode of Oilers Nation Everyday, make sure you hit the subscribe button here on our YouTube to not miss any of our content. We got you covered from interviews, insight, analysis, everything you need to stay up to date on everything around the team. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video.